Japan, one of the countries that gives you Super Mario Brothers, wood print paintings, and this actual PSA on how to wash hands.
I have a handle. I have a soap. Wash, 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 wash.
What are you waiting for, World Health Organization? Hire this man. Hire him now. Well, Japan is well known for a lot of things, including the status of a country of an estimated GDP of $5.082 trillion in 2019. The Japanese economy is expected to do so well. What else could happen?
Life in the world's biggest city is shutting down. The number of coronavirus cases in Tokyo has more than doubled in the past week. More than 1,000 people are now infected.
Oh yes, there is a global pandemic out there. Nothing is safe from the coronavirus, which sadly includes the economy, more specifically, the Japanese economy. We're not going to talk about how Japan handles the vaccine distribution or their public health organization. No. Today, I'll be talking about how Japan handles its economy during this hard time and the damage caused by it. First, let's have a look on its impact on tourism. Seriously, what do you expect?
Tourist hotspots in parts of Japan are virtually empty as people stay away because of the pandemic.
As we all know, Japan is a tourist attraction in Asia, and with this pandemic going on, approximately 58% of tourists were hesitant to visit the country, and that was even before the travel ban was implemented. They even canceled the Olympics once. According to the research conducting in March last year, Japan may lose $1.29 billion in revenue itself due to the coronavirus. And that's just a scratch on the surface. But apparently the domestic tourism is surprisingly still alive.
First cherry blossoms of the season and everyone's out taking pictures. The thing about these masks is when it's hot outside or even warm outside, they can get really sweaty and misty.
There are people going to outside to get a breeze of fresh air with, of course, masks on. And this was before even the city lockdown period. It really shows that people really like to go travel and could be going out if possible, which isn't a bad thing economically. Then there's entertainment, like that masterpiece. Japan entertainment industry is one of the biggest selling market in the world. This includes dramas, TV shows, animations, songs, video games, gamblings, love hotel, and even this. Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, this is officially the best video in the internet. This majestic bodies dancing in the ring. It's called the Japanese Strong Style Professional Wrestling, and I really love it. As you probably guessed, the professional wrestling has adapted to the current situation properly by not having any attendance in the arena, increasing the online viewership by having a paid subscription service, or as a Japanese promotion, Michinoku Pro Wrestling provides you with $1,000. You have this: 2 wrestlers and a referee having a match at your house. Just look at his face. His face is like he knows that he's going to swim in a shark tank with his friend. Also, during the pandemic, Sony launched a brand new video game console in Japan called the PS5 or PlayStation 5. And as expected, people were totally hyped up. This video game console was a massive hit. As you can see, it generated about $8.4 billion in just a quarter of a year. a 40% increase of the revenue in 2019, making 2020 the most profitable year for Sony video game division. And that shows that the pandemic actually benefited someone, I guess. Or it just shows that the video game industry and some parts of the entertainment industry are not affected by the pandemic, or actually even benefiting from it. And well, this is fun and games, literally. Let's go to the real serious topics here, and the final one for tonight. Experts. Or as we know says, ships and boxes go brrrr. People were staying at home, which does damage to the productions and products and goods. But at the same time, people wanted these products even more at home, resulting in a surprising 16.1% of rise of order on March last year. Makes me think that people want those kendama toys to entertain themselves. Quarantine, I guess. Well, when people want supply, the demand goes high. We gotta try to find a way. Overall, Japan was having some problems in some specific categories like tourism, of course, but surprisingly doing very well with other stuffs like their entertainment and their exports. Their adaptive attitude really makes Japan a country to be looking for financially. To be honest, it's been almost a year after the outbreak, and Japan even have once planned on launching a campaign to support tourism in July last year. How's Japan doing last week?
Japan has declared a state of emergency for Tokyo, Osaka, and 2 other prefectures for the 3rd time since the start of the pandemic. The restrictions are said to be the strongest yet and will take effect on Sunday for at least 2 weeks.
Oh, I guess this epic saga isn't over yet for us. Well, I wish this pandemic will be over, and all the wishes to Japan, wish the best. Stay safe. That's all for tonight. Thank you, and good night.